Hi, welcome back to my channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. Today we're gonna be talking about Amanda and Meche. So basically Amanda recorded an audio of Meche and her arguing, and then sent it to Pancho, but everyone said that Amanda was plotting this because why was she recording in the first place?
You felt really that type of way, you could do what any other regular person would do and cut them off. Because Meche was trying to say, yes, I was trying to distance myself from you after the party. Same way she could have done to Shadi and Jose if they followed Tessa. If you guys felt that they were fake. Because Meche felt I was fake supposedly. I supposedly went and I don't know, something about whatever it says, called me a fake for being at a party with people you knew I was gonna be there. It literally says there, don't tell Amanda. You sent a video of Tessa, like, at the party, or us somewhere. It was us in the car. I know, I remember the story. Us in the car. You send the video, and you say, Amanda doesn't know you're going to be there, and you're like, no, I'm outside, kind of nervous. Like, you already knew we were going to be there. Like,
I said, does Amanda know you're going to be there? Let me go read those.
And then trying to be funny by saying, turn off your location, so I know that you're not going to get close to me. I know that you're not getting closer to me, so I know you're coming. Like, that's petty. Like, that's setting me up, too. You could have said a heads up. Hey, I'm going to be there. Just letting you know. And then I see you. I go up to you to say hi. And you're being rude. You could have at least said, for like, the littlest explanation I could have gotten before you got there was, hey, I don't think I'm going to feel comfortable that you and Tess are going to be there, so if you don't mind, don't come up to me. I would have easily just backed off instead of make myself look dumb, go up to you multiple times, try to talk to you, and then I get nothing but the ugliest attitude and energy ever, thinking I did something wrong when I know I didn't. And that just proves I didn't. It just proves that you wanted to be petty because I was with someone that supposedly hates you.
Listen to me. Okay, so whenever... Okay, look, just listen. First of all, you cannot play both sides, but we already went through this.
How am I playing both sides? Okay, at this point, I know, if you think I'm fake, that's fake.
Talking to you, I don't want you to take it as just like us two. Okay. This is Meche and you, and then me and you. Like, these are two different. I don't want you to take it like me and Meche are like a duo.
Okay, and the messages, yes, Lucas, you didn't say really nothing bad, but going along with it was probably pirate.
You know how I am, though. Like, I don't like.
Okay, but you could have at least said, like, no, don't do anything. Don't. But she's like, no, I'm ready to fight. Like, when did you scream, Meche? You did not scream.
I was ready to fight.
But in the messages, you said, I screamed.
Hold up, let me talk. I did say, yes, I'm ready to fight. Why? Because I got pushed twice.
And it says in the messages that you pushed them back. You wanted to.
Yeah, I was ready to. If I'm being disrespected, of course I'm gonna fight. But listen, when I called you because I was heated. Like, I was mad that you were taking their side. Why? I already explained this to you.
Nobody took sides, bro. Who's taking sides? I explained this so many times.
Look, Amanda, we already went through this. I understand that you were drunk. I didn't know.
Now, I don't like to give my 2 cents, but who's giving these youngsters that good alcohol?
That at the time. When I sent that message, I did not know. And that's why when I told you, what I didn't explain to you what I seen. I see fucking Diana and Ash being there trying to fight not only me, but Gia too. They try to fight Gia too. Whenever they try fighting us, they go into the restroom and then you get them and you put your hands in front for me to not attack her or something. Like, of course
I did not do that, bro. But I was trying to keep my balance. Why would I keep her from attacking her? That's so...
And that's why I apologized, and that's why I felt bad, because I was like, in my head, I was thinking this whole other situation when it wasn't even like that. But in my head, that's how it is. So that's how, those messages, that's why I was like, okay, sure. But I didn't mean it okay, I didn't mean it. But, like, I was just mad and angry. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's fake when it's always not.
I mean, just go straight back to my point where when I told you before when we were arguing, people do things to you because of your actions. People do things to you because of your actions.
What actions?
How much in a bet? You were mad dogging all the girls. How much in a bet? Why do you think they got... How much in a bet? I said mad dogging. I never said talking. The same thing that happened in AZ. I'm not defending nobody. I'm not defending nobody, by the way. But you called the girl a drunk girl. What makes you think how do you think a drunk girl is gonna react when you call her? That was your action.
Then Amanda posted this on her Insta. Then Meche posted this on her Insta. And Meche even made a song out of all of Tessa and Amanda. If you wanna listen to the song, it's gonna be linked in bio. And then today Amanda posted this video on her TikTok explaining everything.
I usually don't speak up when it comes to situations like this because I'm not the type to be feeding into, I guess, drama. But when it's false accusations being made about me, that's when I feel like I'm basically forced to speak my truth. So this video is that. You guys don't have to believe me. I know that everyone has different perspectives and different opinions on people. I do want to clarify that the audio recording, I was on the phone with 2 other friends while me and Lucas and Meche were on the phone. I didn't expect to be recorded by one of my friends. The video got sent to someone else and they posted it on their page. You know, everyone's saying that I knew I was being recorded, so I knew exactly what to say. I didn't. That's what I felt in the moment, and I'm being lied about. And Meche and Lucas both know that I didn't record the audio. They know who did it. They still want to act out and act like I'm the one who recorded it and put it out there. I will admit I did take the blame for the audio recording because I didn't want anyone else to get involved in it. But now that this situation is getting dragged to this extent, I feel like you guys pick and choose who and what you guys are okay with. When I took the blame for recording the call, you guys weren't okay with it, right? But then when Meche and Lucas record calls, oh no, it's okay because you showed proof. You guys are only focusing on the fact that I supposedly recorded the call and posted it to a T page. Meche, you know that I didn't record, no, sent those calls to any T pages. That you want to go out on the internet and still act like I did that, even though you know, because we were on the phone for an entire hour after everything happened on social media. The fact that the person who literally did it told you, but again, you're still on social media acting like I did it to make yourself look good because it's convenient for you, that the only proof that you've actually posted, is messages that I have as well. It's kind of sad that you didn't even post the entire conversation. You only posted messages that look bad on me because I read it myself and it looks pretty bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post our entire conversation. And then I will also post all of our messages from when we first ever texted, when we became friends, till now. I have absolutely nothing to hide. The fact that you're going on the internet and saying things like I'm two-faced because I would hang out with you and then hang out with her in private. No, I'm pretty sure I told you that me and Tessa wanted to hang out in private. I even have messages of me and Tessa saying that we wanted to hang out in private. So that's what we did. It was just too much for us to post us together because the internet is so cruel and so toxic. And not only do I know that, but you guys watching know that as well. Ever since the situation started back in August, I've always told Meche that I was going to continue to be friends with Tessa and that I wasn't going to choose any sides at all. Because there was no point in me choosing sides if I got to know these 2 people as individuals. So every time I told Meche I wasn't going to choose a side, she's always reassuring me, telling me how I didn't have to choose a side and I shouldn't feel forced to choose a side. And if I did feel forced to stick with her, but again, I told her I'm not choosing sides. And I made it known to her and Tessa and also to the public eye that I was going to continue to talk to both of them. So now all of a sudden that we have this altercation going on, she's hurt because I'm hanging out with this person. Like I told you and Tessa before, I wasn't going to cut off any of you guys, none of you. So if you had a problem with me hanging out with the other person, you can easily distance yourself from me. I understand, Meche, why you're making it seem like I was some sort of fake friend the whole time. I always told you, focus on your music, your career. I always told you to leave this drama alone, to stop adding fuel to the fire. The first time everything ever happened, I stayed quiet, yes. Why? Because it wasn't my position to say anything about anybody if I knew I was going to stay neutral with both. Why am I going to sit here on the internet and talk bad about one person and good about the other? It was not me playing both sides. It was me being just mutual with everyone. I don't think that's a problem. But obviously, someone had a problem with it, but they never told me to my face until there was an altercation between us. The fact that you, Lucas, and you, Meche, want to go on the internet and try to make me seem as a person I'm not. Does Meche know that you were coming not only me, but other people in the house that you were staying with in Houston? You were venting to me about how you were frustrated and stressed that the person that you scammed was taking legal action, that you think that she was the one who sent the person you were scamming all the information just because it was a 210 number, a San Antonio number. Because that's all the proof you had on her, but no, you were so quick to blame her because she was mad at you at the moment. Again, how you're so quick to blame me because all the proof you have is screen time while you were sleeping. Come on, Lucas. You know that I would never do something that bad. I wouldn't go through your iPad, neither your messages, and take screenshots, then go and plot and set up a whole fake account and do all that. Like, it just makes no sense. I don't have time for that. Do you know how much someone has to hate you to do that? Because, again, you stayed with me for an entire month. I thought in that month that you would get to know me, that you know that I never do something that bad and something that low. But, I mean, I guess not. Out of our entire friendship, I've done absolutely nothing. I've said absolutely nothing to try and sabotage our friendship or to try and cause drama over the internet. I've always gone to people off social media because social media is such a toxic environment that anything that is said or done is always going to get twisted. I admit that I have made many mistakes in our friendship, but I have never been rude or disrespectful towards you. Only time I can ever say I was being a little disrespectful was when we first got into our argument with what happened at the party, when I was trying to express my feelings to you about how I felt about you posting stuff on social media. I was just matching your energy. You can see in the messages that the way you were disrespectful towards me, I was doing it back because I'm not going to let myself sit there and get disrespected by you and me not give you the same energy. If someone really feels that type of way, I feel like you should just distance yourself. I don't think it's okay for you to hide your feelings from someone and then later on try to use it against them. I still believe that these two people are good people. I just think that they make some bad decisions. And I hope that this whole back and forth thing comes to an end between us three because I don't like any of this. He said, she did this, he did this. So I hope that this puts an end here.
And YWAYSSSs. Whose side are y'all on? Me personally, I'm Mech, but that's just me. Comment down below your opinion and whose side you are on.